Hey everybody, welcome back. I am back with you with 10 more pages in my December daily. So we have made huge progress. I don't know that I talked about it before, but my plan is to go all the way up to 31. So I'm going to do 31 stories instead of 25. So I've got a few more to go, but I thought I would catch you up to where I am. I left you, and I had done a few like pages back, but I left you at page 8. So let's go ahead and catch up to where we are. So page 9 is kind of a copy of a story that Allie Edwards did with her family's coffee drinks. And in this case, a member of my family, and I'm not supposed to say anything, had some really good news, and I bought them a Starbucks gift card. So I used this, and I did the journaling, and I did the flip up, and I'm not supposed to share yet, so we're not going to share, but I'm really excited about this page. I sewed the vellum piece on, I did the journaling in vellum, and we have some pictures. So this page is done, and I have on the back some information. So when I can share in January, I will show you. But overall, if you go look at what Allie Edwards did, this is kind of a copy of her page. Day 10 is a page about the holiday storytellers in Epcot. And it's one of the things that I love the most about Epcot during the holidays is hearing all of the stories from around the world on how they celebrate the holidays. So I used the Joy to the World from the digital layout. I printed that on vellum. I used one of the circle die cut pieces, and this is actually a jingle bell, which is exciting. I did my journaling here on the vellum as well, typed that up. And then my page is a pretty simple um, page with 6 photos of the different storytellers from the Chinese dragon to the La Bufina in Italy to the Hanukkah storyteller, Barn Santa, typical Saint Nick there from the UK. And then in Japan, they do a thing with these dolls where they have the dolls that you buy and then you put the eyes on them when your dreams come true. It was really kind of an interesting story I'd never heard before. So I did those 6. Then day 11 is the December daily layout that almost broke me. So I wanted to do something where I did a lot of pictures. And you're gonna excuse me just a second. My camera is tilted. Where I did a lot of pictures from our Disney trip of the trees. And there is this tree paper, and I think it was one of the add-ons, and I wanted to use it. So the first thing I did was fussy cut the tree paper. And these stars, you can kind of see here, nearly did me in. And then I had these 2 ones from the green ones from the felt green numbers and this green striped transparency. And in my head, I just wanted that to be kind of the first tag that sat in here. And I decided I wanted to, like I've seen people do the hand stitching of the ones onto the transparencies. Well, hand stitching with embroidery floss through a transparency and felt, it was a lot. And that's okay because it was good. So then I have individual photos of some of the different trees, and I cut them out in a tag shape using a lot of the 3x8 cards that came in the kit. I also took one of the 3x8 transparencies that had 3 hearts, and I went ahead and did the embroidery floss to and hand stitch those to attach those. I really thought those were fun. I've been looking at that particular transparency with those 3 hearts for a while, wanting to use it, and I just couldn't figure out a way to use it. So cutting it out actually worked. And I don't know, I just saw, I think it was Allie just cut them out too and used them. So I have around the tree. These are the different trees. And it was just a lot of fiddling with photos to get them the right size, cutting them out, reprinting them, cutting them again, making sure everything was just the right size. And it just took me way longer than it should have to get these right. I think it ended up at like 3.5 hours total for this page, which for me is a lot to spend on one page. But I got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 photos. I have handwritten journaling. I have tags. I have ribbon. I have hand stitching. I have fussy cutting. Um, Ends up, I absolutely love how it turns out. really excited with the page. It also tells a really good story of going to Disney. And what I tried to do this time was do kind of collages of Disney as opposed to having big pictures. I think that's fun for me as well. So when we were here before, we already talked about 12 and 13. I did end up leaving this at 13. I'm fine with that now. And then for 14, I used another one of the die cut inserts, and this was another one of the templates from the template pack. Uh, I love the digital templates, super fun. And what I'm doing here is I'm telling the story of when we were in Disney during the Old Saybrook Torchlight Festival. It's one of the oldest Christmas parades. It's one of the oldest and largest fife and drum Christmas parades in New England, probably in the country then. And it's something that I love dearly, and it's been in every one of my December dailies, and we weren't going to be there. So I messaged the kids and I said, could you guys just go, just take a few pictures for my December daily? It would be really great. So Drew ended up not being able to go, but Belle went. And the pictures I got of Belle at the Torchlight Festival, and I got a video. She did take a video, or let's just say not the best pictures. She did send me a picture of her clam chowder that she was very excited about getting. She sent a picture of a selfie of her with the bubble wands in the background that she was excited about and the swords. So I stole this picture off one of my friends, Lindsay. I think you've seen her already in one of the pages, her Facebook. And I did the journaling using the template, and I printed these out and put them there. And then I put festive, love this tradition, and it's beginning to look a lot like Christmas, which then moves into page 15, which is the story of us decorating. So this is my Jabba the Hutt Santa Claus. I love him so much. He is now part of my Christmas. Christmas is a frame of mind. This, for some reason, this cute little plushie made me so happy. It will definitely be appearing in all of my Christmas stories from now on. And the Make Some Merries. And then I used the die cut. And I know I saw this on somebody else's page, so excuse me for whoever that is. A couple people have done it. And I did, this is the first tree we did. And then I used one of those templates and I did my journaling here. And it's to look a lot like Christmas. And I have the trees that we had, our mantle, and just the story of decorating for Christmas. So I absolutely love the combination of this page of it's beginning to look a lot like Christmas, going in to Make Some Merry, it's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. So different size of pages. That was story 15. Story 16 is then just one big, huge photo. And I know I talked about this before, but that is one of the things I love most about the 8 by 10 album, or the 10 by 8 album, I guess I should say, is that you can tell these huge stories or you can do these huge photos. This is our Stonington lobster trap tree in Stonington, Connecticut. It is a beautiful kind of tradition now. The buoys are all hand painted by people and or hand decorated, I should say. You see, there's a gnome one, a Santa Claus one. There's faces. There's some that say, "Will you marry me?" It's just the cutest little thing. Anyway, and I just did a full photo. I did the journaling down here. I took one of the journal tags and I put it on top of in Photoshop. Did Christmas traditions in Photoshop, and then the number 16. Absolutely love how this page turned out. And it's just printed. Took me a while in Photoshop, probably took me 30 minutes in Photoshop to get everything together. But don't forget that some of your December daily stuff can be as simple as printing out a full page photo. I think I have decided to leave 21 alone. Haven't quite got there yet, but you've already seen 23 and 24. You already saw the PJs. I think you saw the PJs. Did you see? Yeah, I'm pretty sure you did. So I have done 25. You'll have to excuse the glare, but I basically just put photos, cut these in Photoshop. Again, added the plastic words, but added them on top of the 4x6 photo so that I can just have them in here, all in Photoshop. On the back are two of the games we played that day, and just Christmas Day was just about relaxing and hanging out. So the games we played, and that was it. So that's day 25. I haven't done 26 yet, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to do something with this. I haven't decided what, but I just left it in here because I think I want to do something with it. Day 27, we went to see a Charlie Brown Christmas live on stage. And I used this opportunity to tell the journaling about how I tried to get a lot of different activities, so try to see some different things. And this was kind of the last of those. And just how kind of ending our Christmas kind of shows and seasons and events with Charlie Brown's Christmas tree was kind of exactly what I needed, which is a reminder that, even the smallest things can bring you joy on the season. So that was day 27. Haven't done 28. Don't know what I'm going to do yet, but 29 is my one little word. So I took the another one of the die cuts, and I'm really using these. I'm bought them. I'm going to use them, and I think that's another thing. 29. I did another kind of stolen from Allie's product play class. But basically what she did is she took the envelopes and created a flip out. And mine is for my one little word. And I used Velcro to hold mine together. I know she has used magnets on some of her pages. Put that there. My one little word this year is spark. And I did journaling on the tags inside about why I've chosen Spark. If you're not part of the One Little Word community, it is something that I've done every year for quite some time. And I don't always do the albums, but I try to find a word that means something to me, and I live with it through the year. And this year, Spark is really calling to me. So that's what we're going to do. And I also, for the last few years, have gotten some form of jewelry with my word. I did a ring when I had Inspire. This last year, if you've watched my videos, you see I had a black bracelet on that had Harmony in the middle of it. And this year, I found this lady that does Morse code bracelets. So I've got Spark and Joy. And then this one is perhaps a little inappropriate, so I won't say it, but let's just say it has to do with female empowerment. But that's basically what I want. I want to spark joy, and I want to spark change, and I want to be the spark in our community. And that's what I did. And I took a picture of my bracelets for that. And then inside here in my journaling on the back, I have the information for those bracelets and then one of the quotes I found for the word. So I have that for spark, and I have for joy, and I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's about, does this spark joy? The Marie Kondo, and and that is something that I really thought about is at this point in my life, I should only be doing things or having things or participating in activities that spark joy. So that was 29. And then for 30, and you can see we're really getting tight here. I wanted to do the year in review. And I know I saw a lot of people doing it like on day 10 or day 20 or day 12, but I ended up just kind of doing it on the 30th. And I get it that this is not actually going by days, but what I have is a picture, and I can see if I can bring it over here without letting everything fall. A picture in journaling for every month of the year that sparked joy and why it sparked joy. I used the two papers that came that you could buy the paper add-on, the prompt paper add-on. This was the December details one, and this was the tag one. And I matched the colors up so you can kind of see that. Super fun. And then on the front of it, I put documenting, let your heart be light, joyful year in review, and a 30. So now all I have left to do for this to finish it is 31. And tonight, John and I are going to, for the first time in a long time, we're going out for New Year's Eve. And my plan is to get some sort of champagne toast picture or a picture of us in our fancy outfits or something. I will print a full page photo, and that will be 31. So as far as what I have to do still, I have 28 and 26 left. And then if I pop back over here, I have 17, 18, 19, and 20. So that means I have 6 pages left to do. Um, it's not that many. And I've got a plan for most of them, but hopefully you guys will have enjoyed seeing this. I am super excited about kind of how this has turned out and what we have done. Um, as always, this is one of my absolute favorite projects. I tend to get a little crafty in the beginning, and then as we ramp down, the craftiness kind of goes away and it becomes more about getting it done, and that's okay. I have been doing a lot less, I'm doing a lot more printing in Photoshop and editing in Photoshop, which I think is good. So hope you've enjoyed this. Hope you're enjoying your December daily. And remember, it's about telling stories of the season, not necessarily about what you did every day. And with that, I will see you when I'm done. 6 more stories. Bye-bye.